already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. What's happening, man? What's happening, man? Talk to me, man. Why is Cardi B so upset that we ain't fall for the ignorance, man? I mean, she expected the people to vote for Kamala because of the way in which she said to the people. Come on, man. We really got to pay attention to it, man. Cardi got up there with straight ignorance and expected us to go cast our vote for the president of the United States off of what she said. And I'm going to play what she said, her speech to the people in a second. I'm going to let y'all see it. When I let y'all see it, y'all got to tell me what y'all think, man. Because it was pure ignorance. And she expected the people to gravitate to that. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, the people didn't fall for it this round, man. And we got to be honest. The people didn't fall for it this round, man. Not at all. The ignorance. You feel me? Yeah.
I'm ready for him. Yeah.
Look at this shit.
And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wasn't gonna vote this year. I wasn't. But Kamala Harris joining the race, she changed my mind completely. I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate, she's compassionate, she shows empathy, and most of all, she is not delusional. Yeah. Yeah. Kamala recognized that this country is at risk, that the economy needs to get stronger, that the cost of food and the cost of living is too high. Damn, it's even high for me. I believe her when she says, under her, buying eggs and milk won't break the bank. Because she's gonna pass a ban on price gouging on groceries. And she told me that in my face. So she better not lie to me in my face. Yeah. I believe her when she says she will make housing more affordable by providing Americans with $25,000 in down payment assistance. Yeah. Hold on. I got more. Yeah, she's promising a lot.
Y'all see this though, right?
And I believe her when she says she will provide a tax cut to 100 million middle-class Americans.
Come on.
That's a lot of Americans. And that includes $6,000 for parents in the first year of child's life. Y'all remember when they used to do that? Y'all remember when this country used to do that? Yeah.
Crazy.
And speaking of healthcare, let's talk about it. Let's talk
Crazy.
about healthcare. Did you hear what Donald Trump said the other day? Y'all heard what he said? All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me drink my water.
Come on,
man.
Stay
hydrated.
Come on, man. This is the ignorance, though.
He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. I'm repeating it. Donnie Dunk, please. Protection for women, especially if we're talking about maternal and mental health care, is in telling them what to do with their bodies. It's supporting them and giving them the care they need for what they choose to do with their bodies.
Come on. You say anything.
I don't play that. People like Donald Trump don't believe women deserve rights. And when those rights are taken away, they are nowhere to be found. When a mother's going through postpartum,
But she make it seem like she gonna be there.
Yeah, they're not there.
We gotta pay attention to these mad people, man.
Those people outside Planned Parenthood screaming at women's faces, they don't be there when women go through stuff. They don't. And everything is possible. Shout out to the single moms out there, but it's hard. Trump says he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice, if his definition of protection is making sure our daughters have fewer rights than our mothers, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Pay
We
attention.
all knew Trump was a hustler. But hustling women, and I'm a hustler too, yeah. But hustling women out of their rights to their body is nasty work. Hustling Americans out of their hard-earned money by selling Trump watches, Trump sneakers, and Trump Bibles. By the way, the watches is $100,000. Yeah. Made in China, another country he discredited, is nasty too. Let me
Ignorance,
ask you a
man.
question. Let me ask you, wait, is Milwaukee in the building? Is Wisconsin in the building? Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Do we really trust this man with our economy? Our economy!
The world
A man who cares only about making himself
is in a
rich
turbulence.
and cutting taxes for his billionaire friends. I don't even get a tax cut.
because you don't have the sense how to do it. You don't know what's going on.
Today is your wallet.
But you trying to influence us.
Who be conning you out of your healthcare rights. And that's a fact. I want you to hear that again. Today he's hustling you with the, oh, buy my sneakers. Tomorrow is going to be your healthcare rights. He's going to take it away from you. He's going to snatch it.
Listen to this, man.
Donald Trump talks about how he has a concept of a plan, but America, the only concept of a plan he has is a plan to hustle you. Yeah. Because we know what he's really setting us for. He's selling more than watches and sneakers. He's selling us bigotry, misogyny, division, chaos, and confusion. He wants us to hate each other.
Listen to her. Listen to her. And now,
And it's gonna
this
cost
is
you your
what
money,
she wanted
opportunity, affordable
the
healthcare,
people to go vote for
and
Kamala
anything you
for.
thought you had
This
to earn
conversation?
on, he gonna take it from you. Listen to me. He gonna take it.
Come on, man.
Thank you. I love you too.
Come on,
I'm
man.
not giving Donald Trump a second chance. No.
They shouldn't have gave you
I'm
a
not
second
taking any
chance.
chances with my future, and I'm damn sure and taking no chances with the future of my children. All three of them. All three of them. I'm not giving him the chance. You're not giving him the chance.
Come on, man. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Cardi expected us to gravitate to Kamala Harris because of what she said in this here. This right here shows you how they look at us. This right here is displaying the level of ignorance that they think we are. You hear me? For them to go ahead and say, we gonna put Cardi and let her talk to the people about who they should vote for, that right there should let us know, man. She got on that stage and embarrassed Kamala Harris. We got to be real about this. She got on stage and embarrassed Kamala Harris to the point of people didn't even want to go vote for her. And we see Cardi's not that kind of influence that the people need to make a decision on who's going to be the president, man. We got to be real. She's not the influence that was needed for her to become president. She picked the wrong people. She tried to go at the ratchet side of things, thinking that was going to appeal to the people. And we not paying attention to Cardi. We paying attention to Cardi when we think about the strip club, when we think about looking at her in a sexual way. We're not thinking about listening to Cardi as in influencing us to know who we're going to vote for. We got to pay attention to that, man. They put Cardi in front of us to try to manipulate the situation, right? But it didn't go as planned. It backfired on her. And Cardi's upset because people are addressing it. We already know she has an ignorant way of speaking. We know that. So that should have been the last person Kamala put up in front of us. Because we're not valuing what she's saying. We're looking at it like you got somebody that is a stripper talking crazy constantly on records, and you want us to make our decision off of this? I really think it was a bad decision for Kamala to put Cardi in there. And now Cardi is upset at the world because we're viewing her for how she displayed herself. She put herself on Front Street knowing she can't speak. So the ignorance outweighed her trying to influence us to vote, man. And we got to be real. The ignorance outweighed her trying to influence us to make a decision to vote for Kamala. I really think she damaged the campaign. If you want to be real, she didn't help the campaign, because when people start hearing somebody like that talk to us, we not paying attention. We like, hold up. How you going to try to tell us how to make a decision for the country when we see you can't maintain a relationship, you can't put out no albums, you don't have no consistency where we want to listen to you? And you got to keep it real. Cardi, we look at Cardi sexualized as to be a character. We're not looking at Cardi as we want to say, give us influence on who we should vote for. And she's upset because people are addressing it. You got to know, the people are not just going for anything now that we waited 4 years to get through the BS. The people waited 4 whole years to get through the BS. And now we see they lying to us. And then you're going to put Cardi in front of us to make us try to believe that we should vote for Kamala. But they wasn't talking about the justice system. You got to think about that. Come on. Cardi ain't get up there and say nothing about the justice system. Why not? Because she wasn't concerned about that. She was paid to say what she said, and she didn't deliver the message. Let's be real. She was paid to deliver a message, and it didn't get across to the people, man. So we got to take it for what it is. They think that we're ignorant as them. Come on. Why not put a bunch of ignorant people in front of you to get you involved in the campaign, right? Knowing they misleading us. Knowing. This is the games they play, man. We got to pay attention to it. And we were looking at Cardi like, what are you doing, Cardi? Why are you up here speaking? Because she got paid, man. And now she want to be upset at the people because we're addressing the ignorance that she tried to put to us. This is the games they play. But if we would have been addressing this while it was going on, it would have been better from us, man. And that's what I feel. When they do stuff like that, we need to call these situations out. You feel me? Because she's scared to make another album because she's worried about the opinion of the people. So But she got the okay to go up here and talk to us and make us try to believe what she want us to believe with that ignorant conversation. This is how they view us, man. I want to tell you, this is how they view us. Continue to put these ignorant people in front of us with these ignorant conversations and want us to agree with them. How do we take Cardi serious, man? She got on there talking crazy. How do we take her serious? It's like we all look at her for the sex symbol. Let's be real. We're not looking at you to take face value on who we should vote for. It's no reason she should have been upset when she seen people saying, we not paying attention to Cardi. She's the reason why Kamala lost. Yes, she didn't add no value to that. When they picked Megan, Cardi, Sexy Red, and Glow, it added no value to Kamala. None. Kamala didn't speak about the justice system. So we not listening to Cardi tell us why we should vote. Come on, man. She want to tell us, but you got all the problems in the world like anybody else. So why are we going to take what you saying face value? You can't even maintain a relationship or know how to uphold your relationship because we see it ain't right, but you want to tell us who we should vote for. Everybody's got problems in the world, man. We just not agreeing with Cardi trying to tell us who we should vote for as a country, man. That was Kamala's most valuable mistake she made by putting Cardi in position to vote for us, man. We sitting back seeing that they continue to play on our intelligence, man. They think we don't have the common sense. When maybe a lot of people don't. And this is why they keep appealing to us the same exact way. Because they looking at us like we don't got the common sense to understand what's going on. So we got to appeal to them with ignorance to get them to understand what's going on. But that's only to make them focus on what they want us to focus on. And we got to be real. We're not paying attention to Cardi. Nobody cares what she's talking about. Honestly, we laughing at Cardi. Yeah, she's a public figure and everybody knows she's big, but we laughing at her because her relationship is in the public and she looks like a fool trying to give us advice on who we should vote for the presidency, man. We got to be real, man. Cardi is not the influence that we want, man. Let's be real. The people don't care what she's talking about. And I'm saying Cardi is not an idol, man. She's a person that got put in position for whatever reason. But it's nothing we looking up to, man. And we got to be real. Her telling us to go vote in that ignorant manner only made it worse for Kamala. And we got to be real. If you think it helped Kamala, let me know. Because I really don't think that in any way it benefited Kamala. I think it hurt her. Because us, the people, are looking at you telling Cardi to speak for us doesn't tell us what you're going to do for the economy. And Cardi got up there and talked about the economy and her being having trouble paying for stuff. You ain't got no trouble paying for stuff. It ain't hard for you. Come on, man. They keep trying to mislead us and make us think what they want us to think by putting these ignorant people right there in front of you. We can't keep going for that. That influence is over, man. Be honest, man. They're going to do it for the check, but the influence is over, man. We not fooled no more, man. The gig is up. And people see that, they playing a lot of games on our mental, man. I understand it though. Cardi is definitely getting to the money, right? That's the only reason she did it. Because I'm thinking now, right? She probably really wasn't going to vote for Kamala. But being as though she got that phone call to get that check, she got up there and said what she needed to do for the check, man. She understand that the world still is going to operate the way it's going to operate. That's how it's going to be. The world's going to operate the way it's going to operate. So she's like, I'm going to get up here and just say what I need to say and what they tell me to say, right? And I'm going to get out of here. But I'm going to keep my personality at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? But being as though she displayed her personality, that's what swayed the people to back off. But I'm sure they was telling her, go up there and be yourself. People like you for you. But that ignorance is what people was paying attention to. Like, I'm not going to vote for this. Why would I? You trying to mislead me. You want to influence me from the way you coming at with this ignorance? And now she's upset because the people is voicing their opinion. You tried to voice your opinion to influence us. We gonna voice our opinion back when we say you're trying to mislead us, telling us to vote for something that you don't understand. Let's keep it real. You're trying to influence us to vote for something and somebody that you don't even understand the agenda. You're just telling us what they told you to tell us, man. It's the ignorance, man, that gets us every time. And we continue to get influenced by the ignorance, right? Knowing they trying to mislead us, man. It's the games they play. And I think we really are seeing this now. It's some people that are not seeing it and they are upset. But in all actuality, we got to pay attention to what's going on in front of us, man. We all got to see that they continue to mislead us by putting Cardi B in front of us, and she's upset because we ain't go for her. Like, come on, man. Beyonce and Oprah was a horrible move, too, with them caught up with the Diddy. You hear me? They got Beyonce and Oprah going up there. You hear me? All the people that we looking at that's looked at funny at this current time, why would they be putting these people in front of us? Let's be real. Let's be real. Because they look at us like we're ignorant. They ain't talking about the justice system. We don't hear nothing about that. We don't hear nothing about people being wrongfully convicted, wrongfully accused, having to go through the judicial process and their due process is being violated. They not talking about that. Cardi didn't get up there and talk about that because she's ignorant to that process. You understand what I'm saying? So she's going to get up here and tell us what they're telling us to tell, what they're telling her to tell us, right? About a woman's body and about how ignorant Trump is and about how he's not going to help the American people. And she's saying that Kamala is. But we paying attention to this, man. We, the people, are paying attention that we are misled from these people. We're not looking up the celebrities no more, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. We're not looking up the celebrities no more. That day and age is over, man. We see what it is. They are all put in position by certain people that benefit off of them. So why are we going to look at these people like they're some type of real influence on some positive things? Come on, man. We see this. They don't have the influence to be positive. It's all negative. We got to pay attention to that, man. For real. And Cardi thought that she was going to be able to appeal to the people by being herself with that ignorance. It didn't work this time. And now she's upset because people got something to say about it. Yeah, we looking at you like, what are you talking for? Why are you speaking? We don't want to hear that, man. And the people showed when they went out and voted for Trump, man. You already know. A lot of people sitting around you probably really had Trump on their mind to vote for. They wasn't thinking about Kamala. They were giving out free concerts, man. Free walkthroughs. You understand what I'm saying? You get to come to the rally and watch the walkthrough while they get paid. You get to come to the rally and watch the concert while the people get paid. You were going to free concerts, man. We got to be real. Nobody's paying attention to what Cardi's talking about, man. We got to know they talking about shaking their butt, how they going to do this and do that in the street, and you want us to say, I'm going to go cast my vote? Come on, man. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. Cardi is not the influence. Her trying to tell us who to vote for when we already know she has an ignorant personality is what damaged the whole situation. For real, for real. The people already see what it is, man. Cardi should have never been the face of the campaign, man. And it hurt Harris to the core. Trump was going to take over when they did that, man. We seen it. It was all Trump once they start putting Oprah, Beyonce, Barack. They tried to reach so hard. They was grabbing every branch there was. Every branch. They just grabbed it. But it just didn't add up. And we got to be real. The people didn't fall for the trickery, man. And it's crazy that all of our entertainers were going over there to try to convince us. Donald Trump lives on a race car. Hey, listen. They look at Trump as being racist, right? But we know the man gonna come for business, though. We know that. The man, his personal opinions about people or whatever, as we might guess, is his personal opinion, right? But we still got to pay attention to the production. Who's producing? You understand what I'm saying? And we already see that the Democrats ain't producing. But y'all are trying to influence us with the people that entertain us. And at this point, right, we understand that it's a lot of ignorance in the entertainment industry. We understand that at this point in life. So for you to come at us, you got to at least come at us with somebody that might display ignorance but know how to speak properly. She picked all the people that didn't have proper speech. If you picking people that don't got proper speech, you're only going to grasp the people that gravitates to that. You're not going to grasp the people that understand she's talking crazy. Come on, man. And this is the games that they continue to play on us because this is how they view us. We got to be real. They view us like we ain't got no common sense. Pay attention to that. Before Cardi got to where she was at, the world looked at her like she didn't have common sense. But they put her in position because she was entertaining. When you're entertaining, they're going to try to put you in position. No, they are going to put you in position because they're able to make the money off you. If I'm able to make money off you, of course, I'm going to put you to the public. Not worrying about what the public is thinking about how you are. I just need people to be attracted to you. I just need people to want to pay attention to you. If you get that, they're going to put you on a different level. And most of the time, these people get to that position because of the ignorance. When you trying to speak positivity all the time, they're not paying attention. But when you go to the ignorance, people want to pay attention to it. And that's the game, man. They know that, but we not paying attention to that. They know if we appeal to these people with a certain level of ignorance, then that's going to attract them. Drama, that's going to attract them. So you got to understand, that's why Trump does that. That's the reason Trump does it. So if I display these certain kind of behaviors, the people are going to pay attention. If I'm straightforward and I'm telling you what it is, you really not paying attention. You're going to pay attention if I be ignorant, if I say certain things about certain people. That's the reason why Charleston White do it. It's the game. The ignorance is what people pay attention to. But in this situation, it didn't work. We got to be real. She tried to get up there and display a certain level of ignorance to us, but it didn't work. That's why she's upset. And the world understands that, man. You have to be ignorant to a certain level to get people to pay attention to you. Being positive will only get you looked at a certain way because everybody is excited by the troubles, the trauma, the ignorance. That's what keeps things being want to pay attention to. The ignorance, man. And in this situation, right, it didn't go as planned, man. It didn't work out for Cardi. We wasn't paying attention to it. You feel me? And I see she got real upset about that, man. Let me go to what she said, man. Let me go to what she said, because she got real upset about that, man. Us as the people ain't paying attention to Cardi trying to tell us who to vote for. We got to be real. We not listening to her, man. She got up there and tried to influence us to vote, and she don't even understand the process. She don't understand nothing about that. She just telling us what they told her to say, man. We got to be real. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to check something out. Like, for real, man. She got upset because the people wasn't fooled, man. Let me see. Hold on. Cardi. Like, we paying attention to Cardi on here every other week, talking about how she gonna leave Offset, how that, but we gonna listen to who we should vote for from you just because you're a rapper? Come on, man. We can't go for that. We can't go for it, man. Let's be real. Let me see. Hold up. I'm trying to find it. The level of ignorance, man, that they try to influence us with is crazy. I'm trying to find what I'm trying. Yeah. The game, though, man. Let's see what they say. Hold up. Hold up.
Show and spoke to the people after losing the election, and she conceded. And there were a lot of responses online. I seen people on TikTok crying, and
Hey, listen,
there
man.
was a lot of conversation yesterday around
Hold up.
what's about to happen. But there were also a lot of celebrities who spoke out about it. Jay Leno was on a talk show, and he was on the talk on CB daughter, and he said,
"It really does break your heart. Like when I say they were 10 times better to get nothing."
Yeah, Hillary won the popular vote. Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah, nobody fell for the tactics. They wanted us to fall for these tactics, and we ain't fall for them.
And it was the first time ever, honestly, in my whole life, and I've been voting since I was able to, that I really felt the election. And I'm like, maybe it's because I'm getting older and I'm more like aware, but I was just like, dang, okay.
They really thought Kamala had a shot.
Bernie Sanders spoke out yesterday as well too, and a lot of people were on X arguing about what he had posted.
Listen,
Sanders spoke out and he said that it should come to no great surprise that a Democratic Party which has abandoned working class people would find that the working class people have abandoned them. While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change, and they're right. People were upset about that.
He's not wrong. You didn't say anything wrong. Democrats need to stop neglecting their base, and they need to stop neglecting working class people. Like when you can talk about the economy being good all you want, but when people aren't feeling it in
you hear
their
me?
pockets, everyday working class people aren't feeling it.
Now, and that's like the smartest thing this bozo said. The people are feeling the economy. You know, he was one of the people that tried to tell us to go vote for Kamala. All these people were telling us to vote for Kamala, and they got money. They in position, right? Us, the people, are feeling a different fire out here. So y'all didn't care if Kamala or Trump won because it really doesn't affect y'all. It affects the people that are out here dealing with it. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I will say to the everyday people, I feel American people are
You get nothing.
Yeah.
my heart and mind. This AM, we talked about this at the top of the show and spoke to the people after.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see what they said with Cardi said back. Come on, man. We ain't going for the BS, man.
They cut it down. This one's coming from New England. Then they drive.
We not going for the BS.
Rockefeller Center. Then they light it with 50,000 lights and all that. It's like
That's why the Earth don't like y'all no more. That's why the Earth rebelling right now.
Hold on, I'm trying to get that back where I had it at.
Employment is at the lowest it's been in a long time.
Well, speaking about the everyday people, I feel like Cardi B always talks right to the people and how we feeling. She posted a video yesterday,
But
and I
she
was
talking
like,
with ignorance.
Let's take a listen to Cardi.
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little Trumpets, like, y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the alone. Because I got one more cigarette in me before I start letting your asses up. Alright?
And she smokes cigarettes, man.
America.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Nobody listening to her, man. Come on. Cardi tried to influence the people to vote for Kamala with ignorance, and it didn't work. And now she continues to be ignorant because people are talking about it. Let's be real, man. It's a lot of games they play, man. And the games they play, we ain't paying attention to it till after. We got to pay attention to these games, man. For real. We have to pay attention to the games, man. I'm looking at this situation, right? And Cardi, she really played the game and messed it up for him. Let's be real. Did anybody take her serious? Did it add value? I think everybody that Kamala put up there didn't add no value. Nobody. It didn't hold no weight. It was just entertainment for the people that wanted to see these stars. If you wanted to see Barack, Michelle, Cardi, Oprah, all the people that just came out the blue to go for Trump. That's all you got. They really played on the intelligence of the people, man. And we got to be real. They played on the intelligence of the people, but it didn't work, man. The gig was up today. Trump is in there. If we would have looked at how they came, we would have understood they was playing a mental game. For sure. And I'm calling it out. I'm going to keep it real. I'm calling it out, man. The mental games that they continue to try to play on the people is not continuing to work. I really think that the people are seeing. Now, they still going to have some people that don't understand that there's a mental game being played upon us when they want to get our attention. But I think majority of the people are seeing it because we're not seeing no progress from what they're saying. They're telling us, but they're not showing us. So you continue to try to tell us but not show us, and you think we're going to continue to fall for this? Let's be real, man. The people had enough, man. The people have seen enough. It's no longer working, man. Let's be real, man. I had enough. And I'm sure it's plenty of other people that voted or plan on voting. Like, we're done falling for the BS. We waited 4 years. We sat around for 4 years hoping, all right, Biden's going to get it better. And then y'all bring Cardi to try to persuade us to vote for Kamala. Come on, man. Pay attention, man. The games. The influence was not that great. And we got to be real. The influence was not that great, man. Cardi B smoking cigarettes, going through her own personal issues. You got to deal with that. Not try to come tell us who to vote for. Eye your problems out first. Don't try to influence us to tell us who we should vote for. Come on, man. The games. We got to pay attention, man. They look at us like we're easily influenced. These people are easily influenced, so this is how we going to come at them. And we continue to fall for it. It's a lot of people that's supporting it. Oh, man, Cardi, listen, we got to support Kamala. Cardi, no. Anything Cardi said, if it ain't music or her shaking her butt, we not paying attention to that. Let's be real. What are we talking about here? Why are we going to pay attention to somebody that hasn't showed us anything about how the world should run? Come on, man. And then we experiencing this type of stuff? Like, let's be real, man. They look at us like we have no common sense. We not paying attention. So they continue to come at us at this angle. If we were to put our foot down as a whole and let them know that that's not what's appealing to the world in our decision-making process, then they would stop doing it, man. We not paying. Anytime I see them trying to appeal to us with this type of energy, I'm going to say something about it. I ain't even going to lie. I'm going to address it because from what I'm seeing, this is what they continue to do. They think we're that ignorant that they can continue to do this and get the results they want. They did it 4 years ago. We're going to be real. 4 years ago, they came in that direction and it worked. But it didn't work this time. And last time they did it, it worked to get Trump out of office. This time it didn't work and it got Trump in office. Let's be real. They tried the same tactics this time that they tried last time, because it worked. It worked. If we appeal to the black voters and try to manipulate them to get them to vote this way, it'll work because it worked last time. But when they tried it, it backfired because they put these people in front of us when we out here experiencing the financial difficulties. You said, I'm going to put people that talk the craziest, the most ratchetest, but they got money and they're influential. So let me put these in front of the people and that should sway them to want to vote. But it didn't. It really hurt the campaign. It made us say, why am I going to go cast my vote? Because Cardi said, man, I'm going with Trump, man. That's what the people did, man. And we got to be real. The people said they're going to go with Trump because you tried to put ignorance in my face. Come on, man. We see what the game is doing, man. They continue to play on us, man, but we got to make a stance, people. We got to make a stance and let them know that the ignorance is not what's going to be continued to sold to us to make decisions in life, man. And in my opinion, that's what happened. They tried to sell us the ignorance and it didn't work and it backfired. And now people are upset. But everybody was congratulating the ignorance while it was in process. Can we be real with that? While everything was in process, right? Everybody was grabbing the ignorance, accepting it, rooting it on. But when it didn't work to get people to vote for Kamala, now people upset. It was all right when it was displayed to us to make us believe that who we should vote for. But when it didn't work, now they want to look at it like, oh, it didn't work. The people not messing with Kamala. They just want to vote for Trump. Y'all, no, we want to see a change, man. We don't want to look at the same thing over and over. We want to see a change. Let's be real, man. The world has had enough, man. The world has had enough. The world has had enough, man. And I think it's up for that ignorance to continue to be sold to us. I think it's over for that. I think when it's time to get elected, people are going to enjoy these free concerts. They're going to go to the free walkthroughs at the rally. But they're going to put in their mind that you're trying to appeal to me this way just to get my attention. But it's not going to work the same. I think it's up for that. And that's just my opinion personally. I don't think that that's going to continue to hold any weight. At one point it did. You understand what I'm saying? They tried it, man, and it didn't work. They tried it, it didn't work, man. Let's be real. They tried it, though. And this is a time we seeing the games, man. We seeing the games of how things is going, the justice system, life. They considered us to be fools and ignorant, man. Trust me. You don't have to have no knowledge and smarts to be put in position for the public to look at. And we see that, man. You ain't got to have talent. You don't got to have knowledge. You don't got to have anything. They put in position who they want to put in position, man. Let's be real. They put in position who they want to be in position, man. These are our public figures, man. This is who we should be paying attention to, and we wonder why we are all living backwards. We wonder why. They don't want us to be ahead of the game. You hinder their process. You hinder them doing what they do. We gotta be the little tadpoles running around. Gotta pay attention to the game, man. The trickery, man. But I think we see this, man. We paying attention. They got us 4 years ago. They just didn't get us this time. We didn't fall for the BS this time, man. And that's real. We fell for it before. 4 years ago, they got in there and manipulated us, right? With the Breakfast Club. Big time. Manipulated us. Made us believe we should vote for Joe Biden. They said, yo, you're not black if you don't vote for me. The manipulation game, right? Got in there. We seen nothing. And now they want to put Cardi and these other celebrities in front of us to make us believe them again. It didn't work, man. It didn't work. Hey, man, we see it is face value. They continue to play on us. But the energy didn't go their way, man. We got to keep it real. It's a new day, man. It's a new day, man. And they can't continue to fool us, man. For real. Let's see what Trump said. Hold on, man. They said Trump makes big announcement. They said Trump made a big announcement. Hold on, let me see what they say. Hold up.
Allowing me to share my Go Green Dry Clear story. And thank you.
They can't. This might be something older. Yeah, that might be something older. Yeah. We gotta pay attention to this one, though, man. We really gotta pay attention to this one, man. Cardi tried to sell us with the ignorance, man. That's it.
The hip hop community is reacting.
Crazy. Yeah, you gotta look at this, though, man. They said Elon Musk. Yeah. It's gonna be a change real soon. It's gonna be a change real soon. Like, they said goodbye to America. Hold on, let me see. Like, we not listening to this, man. Let me see, hold on. We not listening to this, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Cardi ain't holding no weight listening to that. And the crazy thing is, the celebrities act like they gonna be affected by Trump being in there. I can't even understand that they really want to make us believe that they gonna be affected by Trump being in there. people have certain opinions about other people, and they think that that's gonna affect what's going on in there. Like, we don't listen to the celebrities no more, man. We not listening to them, man. We not listening to them no more, you hear me? They did it. Yeah, they did it. It's it. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see how I get this whole. Yeah.
Guys, 1 second. Okay, so I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous. Guys. I've been waiting for this moment this whole life. My whole life. I need patience over here. Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here. Hold on. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing tonight? Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to change these 4 years? No. Are we ready to change the next 8 years? Because we're going to make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years. Thank you. All right. Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you for having me. I do not take lightly the call to show up, the call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now. Now, I took my time writing this speech, so I'm gonna make sure I deliver it right. Because I got something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I've been saying it on Twitter, on my Instagram, and I'm ready to tell it to you now. Y'all ready to listen? All right, now. All right. Just like Kamala Harris, I too have been the underdog. I've been underestimated. My success belittled and discredited. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Women have to work 10 times harder, perform 10 times better, and still people question us how we got to the top.
Come
They be
on,
like, how
man.
she got there? Hold on.
We already know how you get there now. We already know how you get there. Come
Let
on.
me tell you something. I can't stand a bully.
Come on,
But
man.
just like Kamala, I always stand up to one. All the time, I'm ready for him. Yeah. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I wasn't going to vote this year. I wasn't.
They paid you to
But
talk.
Kamala, Harris joining the race, she changed my mind completely.
You're ignorant.
I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate, she's compassionate, she shows empathy, and most of all, she is not delusional. Yeah. Yeah. Kamala recognized that this country is at risk, that the economy needs to get stronger, that the cost of food and the cost of living is too high. Damn, it's even high for me. I believe her when she says, under her, buying eggs and milk won't break the bank.
Well,
Because
she's
gonna
been in
pass a
there
ban on price gouging on
4
groceries.
years.
And
Everything
she
went
told me
up.
that in my face.
Bacon,
So she better not lie to me in
milk,
my face.
eggs,
Yeah. I believe her
everything.
when she said she will make housing more affordable by providing Americans with $25,000 in down payment assistance. Yeah. Hold on.
Ignorance,
I got
man.
more. Yeah, she's promising a lot. And I believe her when she says she will provide a tax cut to 100 million middle-class Americans. That's a lot of Americans. And that includes $6,000 for parents in the first year of child's life. Y'all remember when they used to do that? Y'all remember when this country used to do that? Yeah. And speaking of healthcare, let's talk about it. Let's talk about healthcare. Did you hear what Donald Trump said the other day? Y'all heard what he said? All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me drink my water. Yeah, stay hydrated. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. I'm repeating it. Donnie Dunk, please. Protection for women, especially if we're talking about maternal and mental health care, isn't telling them what to do with their bodies. It's supporting them and giving them the care they need for what they choose to do with their bodies. I don't play that. People like Donald Trump don't believe women deserve rights. And when those rights are taken away, they are nowhere to be found. When a mother's going through postpartum, he's not there to hold her hand. When a child is in foster care or in a shelter because their mother is not mentally stable or financially stable to take care of them, they're not there. The people outside
Say anything.
yeah, they're not there.
Just say anything.
They're all gone. Those people outside Planned Parenthood screaming at women's faces, they don't be there when women go through stuff. They don't. And everything is possible. Shout out to the single moms out there, but it's hard. Trump says
This is the influence.
he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice, if his definition of protection is making sure our daughters have fewer rights than our mothers, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We all knew Trump was a hustler. But hustling women and I'm a hustler too, yeah. But hustling women out of their rights to their body is nasty work. Hustling Americans out of their hard-earned money by selling Trump watches.
They
Trump
trying to
beavers,
hustle
and Trump
us
Bibles. By the way,
by
the watches
making
are
us
$100,000.
believe the junk out of her
Yeah.
mouth.
Made in
That's
China,
a hustle
another
too.
country he discredited, is nasty too. Let me ask you a question. Wait, is Milwaukee in the building? Is Wisconsin in the building? Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Do we really trust this man with our economy?
We don't trust what you saying. That's what she don't understand. Nobody trusts what you saying.
And cutting taxes for his billionaire friends. I don't even get a tax cut. Today is your wallet. Tomorrow, he'll be conning you out of your healthcare rights. And that's a fact. I want you to hear that again. Today, he's hustling you with the, oh, buy my sneakers. Tomorrow's gonna be your healthcare rights. It's gonna
She
take it
hating.
away. It's gonna snatch it.
This is hate right here. This is a form of hate. So what do you want to sell his product? Get your product and sell it.
But America,
Hating,
the only
man.
concept of a plan he has is a plan to hustle you.
They put Cardi up here to hate and be ignorant.
Because
come on, man. Let's be real, man.
Setting us for. He's selling more than watches and sneakers. He's selling us bigotry, misogyny, division, chaos, and confusion. He wants us to hate each other.
Man, I'll tell you, but we wasn't fooled by this
and
dumbness.
It's gonna cost you your money, equal opportunity, affordable health care, and any rights you thought you had for your body. He's gonna take it from you. Listen to me.
Man, listen to the dumbness that she was saying to make us try to believe.
I'm not giving Donald Trump a second chance. No. I'm not taking any chances with my future, and not damn sure and taking no chances with the future of my children. All three of them. All three of them. I'm not giving him the chance. You're not giving him the chance. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come
I'm
on,
with
man.
Kamala. I believe in her. In America, I believe in you to turn out on Tuesday. Turn out and turn up on Tuesday. Turn the page and let's win this thing.
They ain't fall for the ignorance, man. That's what happened. Plain and simple. They expected us to sell us that ignorance, and it didn't work, man. Let's be real. It cost Kamala the election by putting these people in the front. We got to be real. This didn't gain for her. This wasn't helping her. And we got to be real. We didn't get appealed by this, man. This right here didn't make us want to go vote for Kamala. The objective, when they hire these people to speak, is to get people influenced. This was a negative influence that swayed the vote, man. I guarantee you, her speaking swayed the people's vote. It made people say, I'm going to go vote for Trump. I'm not doing this another 4 years. Are you crazy? And she said, Kamala's not delusional. We're looking at Cardi like she's delusional. Let's be real. You telling us Kamala's not delusional is making us look at Cardi as, what is she talking about? Why would we vote for Kamala and we see the world is in a turbulence? Come on, man. We got to be real, man. The game did not work this time, man. And I'm going to be real. It didn't work. The gig is up. It's over. Ain't no happening. And Kamala never has a shot. She would never be picked to be the president. I don't understand. We as the people wouldn't even elected her to be running against the Republican. If you want to be real, they put her in front of us. We didn't get a chance to elect her. For real. We got to be honest. Why would we vote for her? We didn't even get a chance to elect her. Come on, man. They keep doing this to us with this manipulation, and it's working. But it didn't work this time. The games, man. The game didn't work. And Cardi's upset because people were saying, why did you put these ignorant folks in front of the entire world and try to get us to vote for you. This is what they saying. You put these ignorant folks. You ain't put no folks that we felt had some common sense. You put all the ignorant folks in front of us, and those was the loud ones. The people that they did get that had some type of common sense, they didn't speak too much. They was real light, short. But the people that they wanted to be loud about it were the most ignorant. And we got to be real, man. It's your boy Deezy, man. They need to start addressing the justice system. When they don't address the things that we're going through inside the world, our schools, the justice system, the things that we're dealing with, the economy, when those things are not addressed, no matter who they try to put in front of us to try to fool us, especially in the dark time like we're dealing with now, after we came off of 4 years with somebody that lied to us about what they were going to do after the pandemic. Think about that. We came off 4 from that. Do you think we want to endure another 4? Negative. The people looking for change, man. We were looking for change, man. They tried to put Cardi. It didn't work. This situation went left. It really went left for the Democrats, man. And we can be real about that. It didn't go the way the Democrats wanted to go. Democrat or Republican, right? We should be concerned about what they're going to do for us. Not if they're Democrat or Republican. How did that come? Why are we so concerned about Democrat and Republican when we should be concerned about who going to do what for the country? It should be the base of what are these people going to do for the country? Not if they're Democrat or Republican. That's where we get lost with this thing. Because we're worried about the wrong thing, not the necessity. What's going on in our country? We're worried about what brand is running. Come on, man. Is it Democrat or is it Republican? Come on. That's why we confused with it. We need to be focusing on who is going to produce, who is going to show us what needs to be done. Not keep trying to mislead us to make us want to vote for them by ignorance. And as we see this, I really think that it's showing their game. You keep trying to portray us with the BS. And we want to see who the president is, but showing us how we going to be better as a country. Not if they're Democrat or Republican. Why are we stuck in that realm of decision making if it's a Democrat or a Republican? Why are we not worried about what production is going to be done for our country? Put the people up there in front of us to vote for that are going to have some type of production. Don't put the people in front of us to vote because this person's a Democrat and this person's a Republican. It should be put these people up in front of us and let them explain to us what they're going to do to make America strong. And the ones that don't qualify and don't get picked, they don't get picked. But separating Democrat and Republican is creating false narratives amongst people. We think the Democrats are for the hood and to help them when they're keeping the hood enabled and messed up. Let's be real. We got in our mind that Democrats are for the hood and they're going to help the hood, right? When in all actuality, they're enabling the hood and they're influencing the hood to continue to be trash. Why we ain't seeing that? They're influencing the hood to continue to be in the dump. They're not trying to uplift the hood, but they appeal to us as that's who we supposed to vote for. How do we get in that thought process? How do we not get out of that thought process when we see over and over that these people are trying to influence us, but they're doing the opposite? How do we get stuck in that, man? They continue to influence us to go vote Democrat by any means necessary. This is what they're telling us. Our people are influenced to vote Democrat by any means necessary, but we never see any benefit from it. They only enable the people in the hood. Come on, man. Why do we keep getting tricked with that? It should be the people that have the right agenda for the world should be the running mates, not a Democrat and a Republican, because they're not standing for the people. They're standing for whatever their agenda is. And we got to be real. If they were standing with the people, we would see it. They just continue to tell us that they're going to do certain things that they don't do. And they convince us to vote Democrat when maybe we should be voting Republican. Like, it's the mental game that they continue to play on us with these people that lost me totally in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? It totally lost me because you keep trying to convince me to go Democrat when maybe I should be a Republican. So why is that put in place when we should be looking at what these people are talking about that are going to benefit us? Exactly. Not them trying to find an avenue where they feel is a weak point in our life to influence us to go vote. We got to start paying attention to that, man. They're finding weak points in our life to make us believe that they're for us and the other party is not for us, when maybe the other party is for us. But it's the influence from these people that continue to get us saying, I'm a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm nothing. I want to see somebody that's going to help the country, because I got to go out in this country and live every day. Let's be real, man. I want to see somebody that's going to help the entire country, because I have to go out and live in this country every day. Not somebody telling me I should vote Democrat because the Democrat is where I'm supposed to be at. No, we've been influenced by that for years, and it's hindered us. That's why we are behind. I want to tell y'all that. We're behind because we allow these people to influence us that we should vote Democrat and we might really be Republicans. Pay attention to the game, man. Pay attention to the game. They not for us, man. It's an agenda that they have. It's their agenda. Because if it was about the world, it wouldn't be separated as Democrats and Republicans. And I'm going to be real. If they were really concerned with our country and not to have a battle in this system in place, just to stroke people's ego to see who gets the top position, you hear me? They really don't care about us, man. The game. And they done influenced us over and over to vote Democrat. Said I voted for Jill Stein. Jill Stein? Who's Jill Stein? I don't know who Jill Stein is. Yeah, it's like they convince us to go Democrat, though. We probably really not Democrats, man. We need to be picking the individual person because of what they represent, not because they're a Democrat or Republican. I really think that there has divided the people, and they want to say Trump is trying to divide the people. No, by you saying Democrat or Republican, what do they stand for? Democrat stands for enabling the people. And this is my opinion. The people are all being enabled that are saying, let's vote for Democrat. I want to look at the person that is going to elevate the country, not because of what stands they take and what political party they're in, but that's what they mentally trick us at. So we really don't get to look at the person for what they is. We only get to look at the person for what side we on. So it's like they got Democrat and Republicans running, and you said, oh, well, I'm going Democrat. No, what person makes the most sense? That's what we should be looking at. Not Democrat, Republican. We should be paying attention to what person makes the most sense that is trying to run the country. Does it make sense to put somebody in position that's already been in the White House and we've seen the world suffering, and they came at us with the angle of, you're not black if you don't vote for me, and you don't want to vote for Trump because this? That's the angle. Should we pay attention to that, or should we pay attention to what we see in front of us that needs to be fixed? We see things need to be fixed. They didn't mention the Green Party or Independent, not at all. They always want to say Democrat or Republican. You understand that? That's crazy. Why can't we get treated fairly and put the right people that y'all want to put up there and get us to look at the situation for what it is, and not saying we got to choose Democrat or Republican, when really, though, it's not benefiting us. We're not being able to look at the real situation because we're thinking about what party we should go with. We're not being able to pay attention to what's really in front of us because we're thinking like we got to go with the Democrat Party because Trump is racist. Come on, man. We got to pay attention to the mental games. And they got a lot of them. But now we see that the mental games have elevated to a whole nother level. We got to make a stand as the people, man. We not paying attention to what people saying out of their mouth as if they said something that we felt was racist. Now, we paying attention to the economy. What's going on right now? Come on, man. We got to think bigger than little peewees. That's what it is. We understand that at a point in time, there was a heavy amount of racism in our country. We understand that. But it's going to be racism forever. You understand what I'm saying? That's never going to stop. It's going to be white people that don't like black people, and it's going to be black people that don't like white people. We got to put that aside at this point. What's going on with our finances in our country? That's what we got to think about. And stop thinking about little peewee, like little peewees saying, oh man, he said this. Man, it's a lot of people that say things we don't like. Cardi says things we don't like. So we need to pay attention to what she's saying to make our decision to vote. Like, man, that's how you know they think about us like this. This is the way they think our brain is. And we ain't paying attention to it. But Trump has to step down to that level to get people to understand it. And we thinking like, oh, he's just saying whatever. There should be no president that should speak like that. He understands I have to step down to this level to get people to resonate with me, to get people to understand me. You understand what I'm saying? I have to step down to this level to get people to understand me, to get people to feel me. It's the games, man. And we, as the people, have to open our eyes and pay attention to the game. It shouldn't be about Democrat or Republican. You should be looking at who is going to benefit you. Not somebody trying to yell to me with some ignorance and tell me why I shouldn't vote for this person because they're being ignorant as you are. They're just stepping down to your level so that they can touch the people that you're trying to touch. We got to pay attention to that, man. And we're not paying attention to that. Yes, Trump says some of the most ignorant things, but he understands that I can say what I want, But do I deliver when I'm in office? Have I delivered? So you got to understand this round right here, Trump is going to make a statement because of the fact that he didn't get elected 4 years ago and y'all put Biden in there and y'all suffered as a country. We suffered as a country. So I'm going to show y'all why y'all should have elected me. We got to stop being influenced by these people, man. For real. Is it Democrat or is it Republican? What do you mean? It should be who makes most sense. Who's going to change the country? Who's going to know how to run the country? That's what it should be. Not Democrat or Republican. That's the trickery, man. The mind game. We want to see production, real rap. And that's where I'm at with it. If I'm not seeing no production, you're not getting my vote. You can't influence me and mislead me on the topics you want to talk about when I understand that the schools is messed up, teachers is unpaid, kids ain't getting the right education, they running in the schools blowing stuff up. The justice system is out of whack. People being treated unfairly every day inside the courts, outside the courts, on probation, when they get arrested. You understand what I'm saying? But she ain't saying nothing about that, and you want my vote, right? I'm saying that Trump got charged with all these charges, and y'all wouldn't have charged him if he didn't run for president. I'm seeing all these things. And these is what the people with a conscious mind are paying attention to. The people that are just paying attention to, they don't want Trump in position and in there, they're not paying attention to that. And that's how we're tricked when we start thinking Democrat and Republican. That's how we're tricked. Because now we don't want to vote for the Republican because the Republican's supposed to be on the other side and we should stay with the Democrat and allow us to keep being influenced by the ignorance. Pay attention to this, man. We as the people have to pay attention to this. And I got on the Breakfast Club and made some comments on there. They blocked me. They blocked me on the Breakfast Club because I was being conscious and I'm saying what they should be saying. But on the Breakfast Club, they continue to influence us with the dumbness because they know they are a big influence. The people that are smaller influences, they know that they can overpower them by trying to mislead us and make us pay attention to the BS. Got us paying attention to Cardi. They're putting Cardi on there knowing the ignorance that she says. Now, you got to understand, if Cardi was to do something out of pocket, then they would want to address her ignorance. But being as though that they want us to be influenced to vote for Kamala, they don't want to address the ignorance right now. They want to support the ignorance. And I'm going to tell you, these people are why most of us are brainwashed. They're not addressing the ignorance when it needs to be addressed. They want to encourage it at one point and then address it when the people mess up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why all the people are brainwashed, because the people really think that these people are supporting these people, not understanding that it's a business. And the business is to support the ignorance to the people over and over again. But when they mess up, you out them. Pay attention to this now. Pay close attention. The objective is to support all the ignorance until the people do something wrong, and then you out them. But the whole time, y'all been influencing us to support these people. Y'all been influencing us to back these people. But in a sense, when they get in trouble, you don't want us to support them no more. You don't want us to look up to them no more. And they've done this with all the celebrities that have been in position knowing that they have a level of ignorance, but when they make a mistake that is too far gone, now you want to address their ignorance. when y'all should have never supported the ignorance from the door and had us being influenced by this ignorance, knowing it was going to be a crash behind it. And we got to be real. You understand what I'm saying? And my views ain't up yet, but I promise you, by 2025, they're going to start listening to me. Because I'm saying straight facts. Ain't no way y'all should be influencing us with the BS when y'all want to, when it benefits the money for y'all. But when these people mess up, now y'all want to talk about their ignorance. And that's the effery. That's the BS. But we're totally influenced by it, man. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about it because I see it. They got us manipulated by these people thinking that their influence is supposed to be the right way. But soon as these people do something wrong, now they want to say these people are bad people and they shouldn't have did this. And now you want to address the ignorance. No, all y'all is ignorant for pushing it to us. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones that are pushing it to us, making us believe that this is something we supposed to look up to. The games, man. I want y'all to share this video, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. It's your boy DZ, man. We going to get back at y'all later this evening, and we going to tap back into that. We going to tap back into that from the door. That's the live later on tonight, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, share this video, hit that notification button, and we going to come live later on, and we going straight at that topic, man. It's your boy DZ, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.